At Florida Mid-South Realty, we bring family values, professional service, and local expertise to every real estate experience. With small town feel and a personal touch, we're here to help you find the right home or sell with ease. And don't miss the Florida Rockstars, our live podcast every Tuesday at 8 a.m. Florida Rockstars, rocking real estate news and all things local. Florida Mid-South Realty, your trusted hometown team.
From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your evening update.
Increasing clouds across the Tennessee Valley this afternoon ahead of our wintry weather that will be moving in during the overnight hours. Not a whole lot of snow coming, but we do expect some accumulation and, yes, the potential for slick spots and some hazardous travel, at least into the midday hours of Wednesday before a little bit of afternoon improvement. There is a winter weather advisory across all of the viewing area of southern Middle Tennessee, North Alabama, and Northeast Mississippi. It runs through tonight until midday tomorrow for the potential for this light snow accumulation anywhere from a dusting to an inch in the far southern zone south of the Tennessee River to as much as 2 to 3 inches in some of our Tennessee counties, enough to give some slick spots and hazardous travel conditions as we head tonight into at least the first half of tomorrow. There may be some stuff on radar this evening, but we have a dry low-level air mass that's going to have to do some saturation from evaporational cooling the next few hours. I do think after 11 or 12 o'clock that will start reaching the ground from west to east, and light to moderate snow and wintry mix overspreading the area after midnight into the early morning hours. This is when we will see our accumulating event, but it's not going to last too long. After 7 or 8 a.m., it starts moving out of the way from west to east. As we get to the afternoon, I do think we have a brief window where we warm into the mid-30s as far north as southern Middle Tennessee, and that will allow some roadway improvement. In addition to the roadway temperatures not being quite as cold this time as they were back last month on January 10th with that system, because we haven't had several days of really cold air leading into this like we did with that system last month. So there are some differences that lean in our favor for maybe not widespread travel issues as we head into tomorrow, but we will have to worry about widespread refreezing of anything tomorrow night into Thursday morning, because we're going to go down to the lower teens, low to mid-teens with single-digit wind chills as we head tomorrow night into Thursday morning. Here are the latest thoughts for snow accumulation. We bumped up totals just a touch in some areas, 1 to 2 inch accumulation here, generally from Highway 64 in southern Middle Tennessee down to about Athens to Russellville in North Alabama. That does include the Shoals Metro. It does get down to near Russellville and Cortland and Town Creek. It does include Athens, and then north of there for places like Savannah to Waynesboro to Hohenwald to Summertown, all of Murray County, over to Lewisburg, 2 to 3 inches of snow accumulation in both spots. There could be some isolated, slightly heavier totals just based on your specific elevation at your place and that type of thing, but this is the overall expectation. South of there, however, in North Alabama, central and southern Lawrence County, much of Franklin County, and especially Morgan County closer to I-65, temperatures a bit more marginal here. As of now, at least, we're looking anywhere from a dusting up to an inch of snow, because there may be some melting with rain involved, and it may be more of a wintry mix in these areas. Not looking at a bunch of ice, but a rain-snow mix in those areas, maybe a little bit of sleet. Area-wide, however, there could be some hazardous travel. We worry about refreezing tomorrow night into Thursday morning. The best we do is upper 20s on Thursday, but I do think we get enough sunshine on the roadways for some solar radiation so that even though temperatures will be in the 20s, the pavement temperatures are warmer, and that allows for some melting. But then more refreezing Thursday night into Friday morning of anything left over, especially on the neighborhood streets and the back roads. And you know how bus routes are. They have to account for that. So there's potential that we could have school delays or closings all the way into Friday because of that. And if they decide to do that, that is the correct decision because of those rural bus routes that they have to account for. So just be aware of that as we head through the next few days. We do have warmer weather on the way, though. Temperatures start trending up from the weekend, and we're into the 60s as we head into the first part of next week. And quiet weather after we get past this weather system here. So briefly into the mid-30s tomorrow afternoon. It allows for a little bit of improvement on the roadways after the morning snow, down to the low to mid-teens Wednesday night and the Thursday morning. So widespread refreezing. Also wind chill values into the single digits to near zero as you wake up early Thursday morning. So be aware of that. Similar conditions or a little colder by daybreak on Friday, after only getting to the upper 20s Thursday afternoon. We're into the upper 30s by Friday afternoon, upper 40s on Saturday, 50s on Sunday, and then we're into the 60s as we head into next week. So cold, yes, the next few days, but warmer weather is on the way. Snow moving into the area as we head to the late overnight hours, getting down into the 20s for most of us. Morning snow and rain mix that tapers off after 7, 8 a.m. We'll watch for some afternoon improvement in travel conditions, refreezing overnight in the Thursday morning. A little bit of melting from solar radiation isn't guaranteed, but it's possible Thursday afternoon, despite upper 20s being the high. And then more refreezing of whatever's left Thursday night and Friday morning. We finally get to the upper 30s by Friday afternoon, and it's a steady uphill climb as we head into next week. And after we get past the system tonight into tomorrow morning, quiet weather on through Tuesday of next week. There's Look's latest 7-day forecast. I'll be back tonight at 9 with a live update on the latest on the wintry weather situation.